He's saying, you can't be serious. You
That's a cheap shot.
No, it is.
But all us hackers know how that feels.
I think it feels good. Kind of missed that about Becker in a way.
Well, I certainly enjoyed watching it.
That was Sampras leading us by a set and upper break 4-3 in the second.
Well, he seems to be edging closer to that at the moment. The genie is about to come out of the bottle, the Boris Becker genie.
And meanwhile, the other two semifinalists, Jim Courier of the United States, Stefan Edberg, he's won this title twice, wait in the wings, each vying for a chance at the finals on Sunday.
But it's grass court tennis, and Boris isn't that far behind. The break here catches up. On serve, anyway.
Yeah, just a couple of shots, one quick break, and you get another tie break perhaps and square the set. Who knows? Sampras had a quick early two-set lead against Agassi, 2-2. Looked as if he was going to float through. Had to battle through 5 to make it here.
Pete is missing first serve.
That's the second straight first serve Pete's miss. He tries to kick the second serve in. Gets in well to this. Doesn't hit the ball deep enough. Boris decides to slice the passing shot. He saw the open court, realized he didn't have to put it right by him. Smart play by Boris Becker.
He disguises his serve so well. How do you read it?
That's just going to say that. It's such a tough serve to read.
He used to practice as a kid with Pete Fisher, and he'd toss and toss and toss and toss until Fisher couldn't tell how he was going to serve or where he was going to serve it. It's paying off at Wimbledon now.
Well, he's not as big as some of the other players, about 6'1½", but he's got very long arms, high reach.
Great return by Becker. He has the break point. Becker's second break chance in this set. He had an opportunity back in the second game. Show you how well they played. Becker has been broken only 3 times in the championship, once today, and Sampras only 5 times. Just caught the edge of the line.
Excellent volley by Pete Sampras on a big, big point. Knows he's been completely outplaying Boris Becker throughout this set. Doesn't want to get back on serve at 4-all. Boris very disappointed there.
In the action of that volley, Becker feeling that's got to slice wide.
Sure looked like it was going to. Pete's only put, well, he's missed 6 first serves in this game.
Boris Becker not moving his feet too well. Let the ball play him a little bit. That long stride, you don't want to get caught with those long strides. Try to take little steps. Not happy with himself that he didn't even make Pete Sampras volley that away. Add to Sampras to go up 5-3.
Boy, if we've illustrated one thing about grass court tennis is the importance of that first serve percentage. Both men. Look what happens in the second ball, and Becker's had good whacks at every second serve in this game.
He's hit a couple excellent returns in this game, Dick. A couple points ago, hit a Very, very good return there. It's just an outright winner. Stepped into it nicely. Short backswing. That's what you need to do on grass. And his strength, just muscled it cross court.
This is a low point in serving for Pete.
Spoke a little too soon.
Yeah. Only the second first serve he's got.
And his 11th ace. Played nearly an hour and a half. And this now is the longest game of the match. Third deuce.
Big first serve. Prepared late for that volley. Paid the price. As I said earlier, as soon as you see where the ball's going, you want to take that racket back and prepare. He reacted a little bit late there.
Sampras.
Truly classic serve and volley there. First serve in, just punch away the volley to the open court. As you said, he makes it seem so easy at times.
That high overhead very well off the backhand wing, but just bad enough to make it a tough shot.
Sampras leads 5-3.
Big game for Boris Becker. He needs to hold here and hope he can come up with something special for Sampras' serve that seemed more vulnerable the last game, did Sampras. But down a set, 3-5.
That last game was a terrific chance for Boris, looking at second serve after second serve.
Oh! 15 love.
Good second serve there into the body. Pete tried to pull away so he could rip that backhand return down the line, but he caught it just a little bit late.
Number 7. John, I know you're very dear to the whole Davis Cup competition, and you've shown that. When you look at Davis Cup match record, does that impress you about a player's background?
No question about it, Dick. I really think in a lot of cases they can separate the great player from a true champion. Pete Sampras is an example of someone who struggled in his Davis Cup career early, losing critical match in the finals in 1991, but he's really learned from it.
And Becker, in that regard, has numbers that are as flattering as your own. Only
That's
twice has he
incredible.
been beaten in Davis Cup play.
33-2. It's an amazing record.
So it's a 15.
Not an easy situation for Pete Sampras back in '91 to walk into. His first Davis Cup match, the finals. So we see a nice low return here. Boris just didn't prepare early enough. Was still moving as he hit that volley. Need to be more stationary. Still up 30-15.
Getting his rhythm now. 8 aces. And if you're wondering why you hear those oohs and ahs on those soft returns from Sampras, from Bud Collins, well, you'd have to see him play to understand that. Well, maybe it's turning, and regard to the breaks of the game. But it's Sampras serving for a 2-set lead when we come back.
5 games to 4, 7 sets by 1 set to love.
21-year-old Pete Sampras, the youngest of the Final Four, serving to have a 2-set advantage over the 3-time champion Boris Becker at 5-4. But Becker showing signs of awakening the last 2 games.
Love 15.
Not the way Pete Sampras wanted to start the service game. Good low return, however, by Boris, and Pete had to make a shoestring volley. Wasn't able to keep it in the court. But then you go to that overpowering first serve.
He's been especially affected in the ad court as well. Becker's had a lot of trouble as Sampras seems to be playing him wide in the ad court. Whoa!
You see Pete Sampras serving here. He takes a little bit off. He likes that serve out wide. Didn't get it quite as wide as he liked, but he certainly didn't expect this.
How many times have we seen Becker do that here on center court?
What a return by Boris here. Strong wrist, just muscled that cross court.
Oh, double fault and 2 break points for Becker.
15-14.
So the only break of service in the match was when Becker had 3 double faults earlier in this set, and now a couple of double faults and Becker a chance to draw even at 5-all.
He's just got to slow himself down a little bit, take a little bit extra time like he did early in the match. Big first serve there. Boris lucky to get him back in the court. Easy put away for Pete Sampras. Take his time, get one of those big first serves in.
Textbook serve and volley.
It's the first sign of emotion we've seen from Pete Sampras. He knows how big a game this is. Excellent volley cross court for the winner. He pumps his fists.
Becker thought he had him on that return.
Boris looked like he did in that previous game with that backhand volley that he just caught the line. Pete taking a deep breath there. Well, for the first time, Dick, we hear Boris Becker talking to himself. I don't know if it's the same words as 91 Wimbledon final. Such a smart play there by Pete Sampras. Had to hit a couple of deep volleys in the previous 2 points, take something off and fooled Boris Becker there for a set point.
That's over.
Pete is outplaying Boris mentally at the moment.
From 15-40 to set point. It's out, and Pete Sampras takes the second set. 6-4.
Sampras leads 2 sets to love.
Dick Enberg with John McEnroe, Bud Collins.
Thank you.
Anna Storm, Chris Everett. Our Wimbledon coverage continues tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Breakfast at Wimbledon, the ladies' final. Yana Novotná against the defending champion Steffi Graf. And these 2 men playing for a date Sunday morning, 9 o'clock live. Boris